So this is what it's come to. Just uploading videos about painful life stories at my expense. Okay. As seniors at my former high school, we got to look forward to many things. I mean, you gotta make the most of our time while we're still at the top of the food chain before we start at the dirt bottom of college. So before that, probably one of the best and most anticipated of these events was going on a 3-day trip to Lake Havasu. Wait, sorry, I think I mispronounced that because I believe the correct way to say it is Havasu! And let me tell you, that was all that was on the minds of the seniors the days leading up to the trip. It became like a trigger word. Just the mention of it would cause a chain reaction.
Okay, class, today we're gonna learn about something probably useless that you're not.
Havasu!
Oh yeah, Havasu! Oh my gosh, Havasu!
And I don't blame them, because this trip was gonna be awesome. 3 days of no school, chilling on a lake, rooming with the bros, gonna be nothing but playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And having instant ramen noodles every night, and beer. I mean, root beer, obviously, because we're responsible private school students. And sure, yeah, there are a few dangers to be aware of, like someone could get hit by a boat, eaten by a lake monster, or possibly inhaling some lake water and contracting a brain-eating amoeba. But you know what, whatever. All in all, there's just a lot to look forward to this trip. On this trip, all in all, there's a lot to look forward to on this trip. It's gonna be fun. So the day finally comes, and after like 6 hours of riding on the bus, we finally arrive at Lake Havasu. Aside from the mandatory dinner and the class bonding activities in the evening, we pretty much had free reign to do whatever we wanted within the given boundaries. Want to get a tan? Sure. Go to the resort hotel and bar? No. Although I am pretty sure a few of my classmates snuck in anyway. Or do you just want to waste your entire trip being stuck in your room doing nothing but playing video games? Well, you could do that too. But one of the best activities available was water sports. We're talking water skiing, stand-up paddleboarding, wakeboarding, tubing. That's what it's called, I don't know. Unfortunately though, there was only like 1 or 2 boats available for our entire class of like 100 students. So yeah, there is a little bit of a limited availability. Luckily though, one of my friend's dads brought one of his boats. So basically, we had a private boat all to ourselves. I know, it's pretty great. Ha, suckers. And so using our newfound privilege, we had free reign to do whatever we wanted. First day we went cliff diving and one of our friends belly flopped, which we all thought was hilarious. And then the next unfortunate day. We were all out on the lake learning how to water ski, which compared to all the other water sports was considered the hardest because it requires a certain technique to get out of the water. And it's a big deal if you do. It was literally like a rite of passage. If I remember correctly, it goes something like your feet need to stay parallel, the knees can't be too bent or too straight, and you need to lean back in the right position. And lastly, you just need to maintain this position even when the boat starts pulling you, and then the momentum should pull you out of the water like a frickin' champ. All to which my skinny self was just like, oh yeah, easy money. So anyways, everyone was going, some taking longer than others before they successfully quote unquote got up. One of our friends actually got it on like the 3rd try, so what a huge nerd. It was maybe like 8 try average for our whole group. And then it was my turn. And it just occurred to me that everyone that was on that boat was a skier. And I'm not sure if the two sports have any correlation, water skiing and skiing, but I personally think that helped them. They're used to balancing on 2 sticks, while me, on the other hand, have never skied in my life. I'm a snowboarder. I'm used to balancing on 1 stick, one very flat stick. So I was especially having trouble getting the technique right. But just know that it had nothing to do with my physical strength whatsoever. So 3 tries turned into 5, and then 8, and then like 10 or something, and then I lost count. It was pretty sad. But I was not giving up. It was literally like the last attempt because I was just exhausted. And I'm pretty sure my friend's dad was just like, yeah, this is not happening. But one more time, just one more time. I can't let myself be the only person that wasn't successful. The boat started going. I dug in. I mustered all the remaining tofu strength I had left. And before I knew it, I was out of the water. I did it. I was doing it. Oh, Oh, the glorious feeling of riding on top of the waves instead of being dragged underneath them. Normally, that would be a great place to stop, and with a moral of like, see, hard work and determination after multiple failures does pay off. Cue the end card, like, comment, and subscribe, buy that tofu backpack at crowdmade.com, but unfortunately, that's not how the story ends. See, the glorious ride lasted about 8 seconds, because in the corner of my eye, I noticed that one of my legs started to deviate from its original parallel position. And if I remember anything about physics, is that when one force is going this way at a certain speed, and an object, say a foot, on top of a large floaty thing, is opposing that force... Oh, that's not too bad. Let's just say, thanks to physics, I was put in a position that I did not think was physically possible for me. And for the rest of the day, I just remember being in this terrible, terrible pain. Like, I've been hit in that area many times, but this was nothing compared to that. It hurt so much, I could barely move. And the only way I could get around was if I hopped on one leg or if a friend carried me. Ugh, the embarrassment. So yeah, the rest of the day definitely sucked. I was tired from being dragged by a boat. My soybeans felt like they were kneed by a Sasquatch, and I cannot believe that the teachers still made me participate in the games that just happened to involve movement. What? You think I'm limping because it's fun? But finally, I was able to get back to the room, and I knocked out on the bed for like 11 hours. And then miraculously, the next day, I felt so much better. I was honestly expecting the pain to be way worse, and I wake up like, but for some reason, I was fine. Still pretty sore, but overall, fine. All thanks to my miraculous tofu bod. Or drugs. Hey guys, thank you for watching that video. A few quick things. Just wanted to remind you guys about the tofu backpack that is now for sale. I'm so excited to finally release that to you guys. It took so long for it to be done, but now it's over and now it's out there so you guys can get one for yourself. So be sure to get one while it is still in stock. Also, I released a Twitch account, so yeah, you can follow me there if you want to see me live stream. Yeah. Other than that, I know this year has just been insane and stressful and crazy, and there may not seem to be a lot of things to be thankful for, but if you are healthy and your family's healthy and you got a roof over your heads, then I think you still got a lot of things to be thankful for. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, stay safe and stay young.